What's up, guys? Andrew with 911 South here. So, it is Sunday, the weekend here, and we are getting ready to do a drive with a pretty large group, probably 25 cars this morning. So, this one is the Beat the Heat mountain run. So, let's see. My buddy Matt, about, I don't know, say 6 months ago, set up a new Facebook group to basically get together a lot of Porsche owners here in Atlanta. And so through that, we post a lot of events and things like that. This one he set up maybe a month back. It's been super hot here in Atlanta. You know, probably mid-90s a lot of days. So hence the name, Beat the Heat. But yeah, it's gonna be, you know, a drive up to Poole's Barbecue. It's a local spot. If you've seen my video, Porsches and Pork, about a year ago, we took the crew up to this barbecue place, and you know, it was a lot of fun. Really good food, great owners, cool parking lot for shoots and photos. We've got like a hillside with like all these pigs and stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty cool spot. I'll post a link actually up top to that video if you want to go check that out. But anyway, we're gonna head up there today with a crew of about 25 Porsches. So I'm gonna take you along for the ride, and you know, have lunch with some friends, and you know, just get back to some normal stuff. Quite frankly, I think as all of us know, you know, we haven't been able to do just simple things like getting some people together and going to get lunch somewhere. So really grateful for that, and excited to see some people today. So stay tuned. All right, guys, stop one of two done. So we all met down here, kind of in my area of town. We're doing two stops. We got a bunch of people that live north of the city, so we're gonna stop for those people too on our way up. But I would say probably 3/4 of the crew met down here in the Sandy Springs area. So we are rolling out and making our way up to barbecue. You know, these more impromptu drives are something I talked about on my channel probably almost a year ago when I kind of started this, which is, you know, there are a lot of very official events in Atlanta, many of which are through the Porsche Car Club. We have a very active chapter here. Those are great events, but as I mentioned before, I think something that's really been missing has been more impromptu events. We scheduled this event about a week ago, you know, so not a ton of notice, which I think is honestly the right notice for a lot of people. So we scheduled it a week ago, and you know, put it up on Facebook. And you know, it's lower commitment. It's, you know, a couple hours. It's mostly like around drives to breweries or restaurants or things like that. You know, you don't necessarily have to like wash your car and go crazy detailing it. You certainly can, but you know, it's not a concours, it's not a DE event. The track, it's 2 days. Again, there's a great place for all that kind of stuff, and those are awesome events. But what I felt like was really lacking, and I think obviously if we have 30 cars show up with, you know, less than a week's notice, what really was lacking in here in the South from a Porsche car culture perspective was the more impromptu get-together. So really excited to see this stuff take off. Really appreciate everyone who comes out for these, and you know, they're a lot of fun, and just a great way to just meet people. And what I tell a lot of people is, my opinion, you know, the cars are amazing, of course, and we love owning them, but the cars are more of like a means to an end, right? The end is meeting people and building those relationships and getting to know their family or their personal life or their job or things like that. So see if I can get you a shot of my buddy Kyle here. Decided to go Italian today. Did not bring his green Porsche, but is rocking something fairly cool. Is this thing still putting out a sick amount of horsepower as usual?
Yep.
No change there, huh?
Oh yeah.
Dude, what are we listening to in here?
Hey boys and girls,
listen again. This is for punk-looking girls who's
What's up, dude? Good to see you, man.
good to see you.
Not in the middle of driving somewhere right now.
Ellie, come here.
Hey, puppy.
Hey. Too many people out here. Come here, girl.
You see that Matt let his son wash his car?
I saw that. I was gonna about to message him and be like, "Hey, dude, we about to have another freaking test on here."
I sent him a text. I was like, dude, that's a bold move after that door ding.
It's like a true turbo owner. Look, he left his engine on.
Yeah, of course.
Gotta let it cool.
I don't want you to forget that it's got.
Big turnout.
Yeah, man.
We'll probably have 30-something cars. Be my guess. The Miami Blue.
The only thing I don't like about this car is the seats are one-piece carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't buy this car to put stuff in the back. Come on.
I'm gonna put a roll cage in the back.
We just got engaged last week. Yeah, thanks. It doesn't feel any different yet. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to feel.
But you'll just feel a lot more poor after you have your
Should I edit that out real quick? Do you want that in here? Or?
Oh, you can.
Okay.
What's up?
Yo.
How are you? Good. How are you?
What's up, bud?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, we got to come check out this white GT3 RS. This spec is pretty nice. I feel like you always see these cars in some kind of wild-ass PTS, which is cool, but I feel like that was kind of the trend. I love this car in just this black and white spec. And of course you got Nash. Lots done to this sucker. I think last time I was talking to him, he said it was pushing 700 horsepower. And if you haven't checked out Nash and his team over at Auto House Social, go check them out. Great team, great crew. And gracious enough to sponsor a video on my car that we shot last week. All right, stop number 2 complete. Time to hit the roads. I got a little bit of a drive, which is why we all came. From this last stop to gather a couple more cars to the mountains, barbecue, twisties, and pork. Pretty much my jam, so let's get rolling. Little traffic. All right, so we've been stuck behind this camper up here. I'm all for vintage campers. This thing is cool in that sense, but not cool because we were trying to get after it on these curves, and this dude is just cruising. I mean, he's obviously enjoying his day, and look, he's entitled to do that. It's public road. Here's hoping for the best that this camper's pulling off to go camp somewhere here pretty soon. Meanwhile, Matt is just dying. I can almost like see it from back here. He is so wanting to air out that turbo and let it stretch its legs, and this camper is just killing his turbo game. Success. So we lost the camper. We actually got behind a mail truck, but then we lost that, and luckily it was right at the best time because it was in an amazing stretch. It's one of the best stretches you could ask for in terms of no traffic. So timing couldn't have been more perfect. Right when we got to all the twisties, we got to really get after it. So that was very exciting. Really beautiful scenery, kind of in the middle here before we kind of get over towards where we're having lunch.
right, guys, that's a wrap. Let's see. Good turnout, probably 30 cars. Good food as usual. Thank you to Poole's BBQ up here in LJ for hosting us. Did run into a little bit of an issue. Was flying the drone, trying to get kind of like that one last epic shot, kind of coming through some signage and kind of near some trees, and you can probably guess the next part, but ended up getting the drone stuck in a tree. Luckily, the Mavic Mini is really small, so when it does crash or get stuck somewhere, it doesn't really cause a lot of damage. But I will tell you the downside to that is that it's so small that if it gets stuck on even the tiniest branch or something like that, very hard to get down. So big thanks to my buddy Matt, Mark, Boo, between 4 of us and some climbing. We got it down, so did save the footage, which is the important part, but yeah, good lesson in look at what the heck you're doing when you're flying your drone. And you know, always choose your shots wisely, or at least be okay with the consequences. But no harm, no foul. Great day. Always awesome to get a big group together. So again, if you really enjoy cars and drives and all that kind of stuff, you know, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at 911 South, or leave a comment down below on this video here on this channel, and you know, just let me know you know, how to reach you, and come and join us for some of the stuff we do here around town. It's all about the people. The cars are really just that conduit to meeting people and building relationships. So hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride, and stay tuned for the next one.